They give awards to people who do not deserve them, bro.
I'm sure
Like,
Drake might drop a few names in his songs coming up for sure, but
like, it's become such an issue that Pinky is no longer in the house. She found a new home.
they should, because they said something like Luka was gonna get $315 million. That's crazy money, bro.
You are now watching the Westmoreland Bros Podcast.
Now, I got some stories to share with you, with all of you out there, that have to do with my dog Rocco and this dog Pinky. But before I get to that, I have to go somewhere else because something awful happened last night at the Grammys. Beyonce won Best Country Album of the Year. And that is so disrespectful. That is so... Bro, I was distraught, bro. Like, and I'm a fan of music, not just country music, not just pop, not just hip hop and R&B. I'm a fan of music. So for Beyonce to win Country Album of the Year, when I listen to country music, I was utterly disgusted, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. And you got people clapping for it like she deserved it, bro. Beyonce deserves a lot of awards that she's gotten. Country is not one of them. It is not one of them, bro. I am not happy, bro. I didn't even watch the Grammys because I don't care about the Grammys for this reason. They give awards to people who do not deserve them, bro. Like, she's never been a country singer. She's never going to be. Just because you randomly put together some country songs, half of them have already been used. You're just redoing them. Like, no, bro. I was not happy, bro. Beyonce doesn't deserve the award for all the, I don't even know what you're called, Beehive, I think. Yeah, for all you fans out there, bro, you know she doesn't deserve it, bro. You know she doesn't, bro. And if you do think she deserves it, you know why you think that? It's because you don't even listen to country music, so that's the only country album you heard. Point in case.
Yeah, I saw that and I was shocked. I am not a country expert by any means, but I know the people who have been working in country their whole lives, and then Beyonce just comes in and does it because she feels like it. But I know they're sick. Bro. You gotta be sick, because just for somebody to take that, like, we talk about industry plants. I'm not saying Beyonce's an industry plant, but it's just like she literally just hopped right in the country, bro. Like, you cannot, you can't be better than someone at something they've been doing their whole lives and building their way up. And not that Beyonce hasn't built her way up, but Beyonce has had a massive fan base for years, and they ride or die for her. Literally, no matter what. Literally. Yeah, it's crazy and it's sad. And I think they actually said that was her first time winning, like, album of the year. And it just sucks that it has to be. It sucks that it had to be for country. Yeah, it sucks that it had to be for country. It couldn't have been for another album, because she's definitely had great albums. It's Beyonce, bro. Like, come on now. She's one of the best artists of all time.
Thank you, and that's well, I'm not gonna say that, but I will say she's had good albums before. She makes good music. It's not like the woman can't sing. I'm not saying any of that for all the fans out there. But what I am saying, once again, is that you don't deserve Country Album of the Year. You have other people, like you said. Matter of fact, you already said it, so I'm gonna take it another route. Just imagine this, bro. Even if you think about Eminem, and that man is hip hop. He is rap, bro. You see what I'm saying? He was never in a different genre, but. Even with that, bro, you still have people who will hate on Eminem, like, because he is white, doing majority of rap and hip hop is black culture. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? So now you're putting a white person in there, and they're like some people feel a type of way about it, bro. And he's been here from day one. So now, and that's one extent. So now you take this extent with Beyonce hopping into a whole nother genre of music, and the first time you do it, you won the album of the year. So you're telling me every other country artist who put out an album this year, it was pretty much just trash. Like, that's how I take it, bro. That's literally how I take it, bro. As a music fan of country and hip hop and R&B and rap, bro, that's how I take it, bro. Because it was other albums out there. I'm not even gonna name them, bro, because there's no point. But there was other albums out there, bro, that should have won, bro. It's just that simple, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. And country music, bro. Country singers can sing, bro. Beyonce can sing too, but country people can sing, bro. Like, they have depth, bro. Like, their voices are amazing. Not crapping on any other genre, but country, bro, is different. So for nobody to win who actually is a country singer was very, very disappointing. And I'm sure some country people were happy, because when she dropped the album, like, some OG country people liked it and were happy, and that's fine. I'm not saying it was a trash album, but it should not have been the album of the year. It's just that simple. I didn't like that. But then also at the Grammys, you had K-Dot. He got 5 Grammys. I saw.
Deservingly so. I think they said he went 5 for 5. Like, everything he got nominated for, he won.
And they said this was the first like rap beef song that like won an award. So like if you think back like a big rap beef, for example, you think back to Tupac and Biggie. Tupac
Hmm.
didn't win a Grammy for that. You see what I'm saying? And that
Um,
song is very very well known. You see what I'm saying? You've
yeah.
enjoyed parts of singing it, at karaoke yourself.
I don't know.
So like
Oh,
that, it's been rap beefs before, but it's crazy that they said that this is the first one that actually won an award for it. And that also makes you think like I just wonder sometimes how what is Drake thinking in his mind? Because you're already at such a level and you have a fan base that will never leave you. Like he's
100%.
certified for that. But it
Yeah.
has to be interesting when you're watching the Grammys and you see everybody there cheering and dancing for a song that is literally about you. And then you see even Taylor Swift, for example, because they love like keying in on Taylor Swift wherever
They
she's
love
at.
that, yeah.
But she was dancing to the song. So it's like you got these people out here who are in the same rooms as you, if not even bigger rooms, and they're out here loving it. So it's like when you see something like that, how do you feel? I don't know. Do you think like, oh, it's just all fun in the music, or do you think like, if I was Drake, no, I feel a type of way because this is not okay. Like
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking, but it was crucial. It was the ending where they were like A minor, and you just hear like the audience literally
everybody,
screaming, and I'm like, oh my god! And they zoomed in on Taylor again for that part.
yeah,
But yeah, that's got to be a bad feeling. I think as time goes on, time naturally heals things, no matter what happens in your life. So I think it doesn't hurt Drake as much as it used to. But I don't know, bro. Even I think they said he unfollowed LeBron because LeBron was at the
oh
Kendrick
yeah,
concert after that. So and that wasn't necessarily right away. So I'm sure Drake might drop a few names in his songs coming up for sure. But I don't know. I guess it depends on how close he is to people. But maybe his closest friends probably wouldn't even have been there in the first place. So I don't know. I feel
that's
like he
true,
might have
man.
been. I think he might have been a little bitter about it, but not as much as he used to be. But it's got to be horrible because you have that, and then right after this, you got the Super Bowl, and it's like, bro, Kendrick is just going on
Literally.
this. He's going on this crazy run, and he's just like disrespecting your name. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, and literally while he on stage, he shouts out Jay-Z. They talk about crip walking or whatever. He shout out Jay-Z and they laughing together. So it's just like the impact that K Dot has on the industry as a whole is very very impactful. But then again, you cannot overlook the impact Drake has. The only
100%.
question it's gonna be interesting to see what happens after the Super Bowl because I heard that he is not allowed to play that song at the Super Bowl, but I can't imagine him not playing that song at the Super Bowl after you just won a Grammy. And Jay Z is the one who puts the acts in for the Super Bowl. So Jay Z is
Yeah.
not one to be like, don't do it. So it'll be interesting to see if the song actually happens or not. I just say look forward to that Super Bowl halftime because that would be crazy. I also thought it'd be funny if Drake was actually in the building just to like be present and be there to be like, I don't care that he's performing. Like I'm still here. Like and people still gonna love to see me here. I don't think he's gonna do it. But it would have been funny if he did. Also, I heard he's bringing out SZA for the Super Bowl halftime. So there may be other people he brings, but SZA I heard is confirmed that she will be there, which makes sense because they're going on tour. So that only makes sense. Now speaking
Yeah.
of Kendrick and SZA, two beautiful musicians, two amazing talents, and they come together. And that's perfect because they want to come together and work together. Now what happens when we have someone rather, who does not want to come together with someone else? Well, we have force, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what my dog likes to do to Pinky. So Rocco has had a huge issue with the dog that was
Yeah,
left in
basically.
my house, Pinky. Yeah. And like, it's become such an issue that Pinky is no longer in the house. She found a new home. She is happy with my boy Spook. You see what I'm saying? My boy Spook got her. He gonna take good care of her. But it just got bad, bro. Like Rocco, I had to separate them in the house. Rocco, I think, was in the kitchen. And yeah, I know it's not ideal to keep your dog in the kitchen, but I had to for the moment because anytime he saw Pinky, it was hump sessions all day, every day. All day, every day. Like, I promise you, even to let them outside, bro. I let them outside and they're running together.
To
And
use
as
the
soon as-
bathroom.
To use the bathroom, yeah, of course. To use the bathroom and play. But bro, this man was so horny. Okay, I'm sorry. This is PG-13 stuff. But he was so horny. He would try to hit from the back, but then I'd be like, Rocco, stop. She don't want you. Like, knock it off. Then 2 seconds later, after I knock him off, he's at the front of her face, humping and thrusting it. And I'm like, Rocco, this isn't even how this is supposed to work, cuz. Like, no, you're not supposed to be doing this, bro. This man's hitting from every which angle and side, bro. I'm like, bro, you can't even do nothing when you're on the side of her body, bro.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
it got so bad that she would growl at him and start like trying to snip at him a little bit because she was annoyed, bro. But it was all bad, bro.
Oh, she was mad. She wasn't even like happy
Bro,
about it.
yes, I mean you gotta imagine this. Imagine in real life, like if your girl does not want to have that time right now, but you do, and you're consistently just on her, and we'll just say kissing her and blah blah blah, and she, bro, get off of me, like not right now, Zach. That's how Pinky was with Rocco, like, dude, not right now. You just humped me from the back, you just humped me from the front, and now you tried the side. Nothing's working. Let's knock it
Oh
off.
my God.
So. Yeah, this dude was a menace, bro. He changed, bro. I didn't think my dog could change. My dog changed up on me, y'all. He wasn't listening like that no more.
The girl done changed him.
He tried to growl at me once when he was like humping her, grabbing him by the collar.
Oh, nah.
He growled just a little bit, and I yanked that boy up so much. I'm like, you forgot who I was? Like, this your pappy boy? Like, I ain't your girl. So yeah, he had to learn some lessons, bro. But yeah, he became a little hornball. He's definitely getting neutered now, 100%. And yeah, she's been going like a day, so he's been like getting back to normal. He's not as sad as I thought he was, shockingly. I think he's just a little confused. But yeah, man, he was a menace. He became a big menace, bro. Very, very bad. They was tearing up the place, bro. One night, me and LA watching a movie downstairs, and we come back up, and it's the biggest. Zach, you would have been upset. It's the biggest pile of throw up you ever seen in your life. And it's just on the ground, bro. And it's so big, it looks like it's a volcano. That's how it's elevated to the top.
Oh,
and it's
just
disgusting,
piling
bro.
up. Oh
Disgusting,
my God.
bro. And they're both throwing up. So Rocco starts eating the throw up. So I gotta move him, clean up the throw up. LA goes in there. She does the little Swiffer to get the smell out of here. And I separate them that night too, bro. That night I barely got any sleep, bro. All I hear pretty much all night is Rocco throwing up in the kitchen, and then I hear him eating it, and I'm tortured in my bed, bro, because I hate sleeping with the TV on because I don't like to see like lights. My eyes are very sensitive, especially at night, so I don't like any bright lights. So the TV's off, but now I need noise, so I'm trying to turn my Apple Music on, but then it's like I don't want that too loud because I'm trying to go to sleep. I like sleeping in the pitch dark and the pitch quiet, bro. Nothing else. So then but Rocco's in there just that's all you hear from him, eating the throw up, bro. And I'm like, dog, this is not good, bro. So yeah, a lot, bro. A lot was going on, bro. One day, me and LA came home. We see water bottles on the ground, just bitten up, and the water's all over the place. And I'm like, Rocco's never done this before. Like, this little dog is causing so many issues, bro. So it was a headache, dog. But Spook, my boy Spook, he happy to get her. He loves dogs, trains them well. He was excited to give her a bath. That's how I knew she was in a good home. You know, he was just excited to do that. So shouts out Spook, shouts out Pink. It just didn't work out. I'm glad we could take care of her for a couple weeks until she found her forever home, though.
I feel like I can smell the throw up through the phone, bro. The throw up is traumatizing.
Bro, it was so bad. Never in my life have I wanted to throw up off of throw up. Like, I don't get excited off it, obviously, but I've never gotten sick from it. But when I was picking up that throw up, man, I literally was like, I was gagging, bro. Like, it was the worst throw up, bro. And the reason I know you would hate it, Z used to live with me, so anytime I used to go out of town when Z was there, Rocco, that would be the week or the few days he would always get sick. Like, I could just leave for a night. I'd be like, hey, Zach, I got a work trip. I'll be back. I'll sleep in there Thursday night. I'll be back Friday afternoon. Rocco would get sick that night, and Zach would be pissed off. This always happened, no doubt. So I promise you, if Zach lived here and he would have saw that, my boy would have walked straight out the house and been like, he would have said a few choice words to me over text. The long story short, made sure that I cleaned it up, though. He would have been like, I ain't doing it, bro. This is disgusting. I don't know how you can live with this dog. He causes turmoil and headache. He would have went crazy, bro, because the throw up was literally gross, bro. It was worse than anything we've seen, bro. It was utterly disgusting, bro. Like, disgusting. And to everybody listening out there who does not like hearing about throw up, this conversation is going to end in a few seconds. So thank you for staying strong through it.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrible. So ever since this Peaky situation, for one, I'm surprised you didn't have him neutered already. Does that mean Pinky could be pregnant? For one, and number two, since you got rid of this girl dog, are you gonna bring a new one in that you prefer, a better breed of a girl dog for Rocco? Since Rocco was so excited to have a girl finally. Hey, that's a different time in your life, man. So it's like he got his first girl, man. He's happy.
Yeah, nah, first and last, he getting a brother, if anything. I cannot bring a woman around him again unless, let's say I get him neutered and then he's around like a girl dog again. And they're around each other for an extensive time where I could see that his pattern of behavior is going to change. Because when I tell you, every time you turned around, he was trying to hump her. It was literally bad, bro. And like, he didn't listen. So it's like, you know me, I believe in discipline. So however you discipline your dog, I may do similar things. I'm not going to say everything I do, but I discipline him. So even after I discipline him, he turns right back around and goes over there. So the discipline didn't work because, like you said, that was his first woman. And they call it, she was in heat, which means prime time to be pregnant. Like, she was in heat. So like, he just, whatever, the dog smelled better than us. So he could smell like I'll just say chemicals
the pheromones?
Whatever it is, like he could smell it coming off of her, which was more enticing, which made him like,
he was like, it's time.
Go. Yeah,
it's time.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm gonna have to see when he gets neutered if that changed or whatever. And what was the first question? I don't even remember.
Bro, he's about to be hurt, bro. Oh my god, he's getting neutered so late. What was the first question?
I don't remember. Oh, I would never get a girl dog, but I will get a boy dog.
Yeah.
The breed would definitely be a breed that I want, because the next one I want is really a Cane Corso. So that's going to be bigger than Rocco anyway. So I think, you know, if you try to hump him, he might try to really get you now, which is good.
Oh, the first question is she pregnant?
Yeah, I don't know. So long story short, anytime I would see him do it, because she was so little, like, he could never fully finish the process of, like, even going in. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, anytime I saw him, it was literally just the motions of humping, and then, like, his thing would be out or whatever. But it was never inserted. I never saw it. And usually when they get inserted, they lock. So, like, usually you'll know. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? They're locked in there for a minute. So I never saw it, which is good. I do not believe she's pregnant. But yeah, so I think it all should be good. The new owner, though, he knows some other little dogs around her size. And he was like, yo, when I breed her, you get first pick. So I'm like, hey, if you get a boy and it's cute, I might take it. So yeah, it's some opportunities for some puppies out of her, but most likely and hopefully not from Rocco, because as the vet told me, if Rocco gets Pinky pregnant, his puppies would probably be too big for her where she would die. So hopefully she's not pregnant by her.
Are you for real?
That's exactly what they said. That's why they like, you need to keep them separated as much as possible. So that's why I tried to as much as possible, but obviously sometimes they couldn't be separated, but I think they'll be fine, because like I said, they was never locked, and I don't know. I guess I'm just guessing.
That's nasty, bro. The cat was throwing up too for some weeks here, bro. Her Coco, man, it's so nasty, and you know when it's coming to, he's a
yeah,
and then he'll do it. I'm just like, bro, and cleaning up his is horrible, because he does 3 in a row. He does nothing less, bro. Throw up, walk somewhere else, throw up, walk somewhere else, throw it. I'm just like, come on, bro. And then he'll be ready to eat food right after that. It's the worst. And there's one day she wasn't feeling well. He saw her not feeling well, threw up from that while she's not feeling well, bro. It was a nightmare. That was literally from like midnight to like 4 a.m., bro. No
cat
sleep.
Do you got? No,
bro,
see, that's the worst part, bro. That's why I'm not taking care of no animal, bro. If it's my bedtime, bro, it's sad for that. It's super sad. Midnight to 4 a.m., I got work tomorrow. That's the thing the dogs don't understand, and cats, bro. They don't got no job, bro. So when I get up in the middle of the night, now I'm getting more tired, and I gotta clean up your stuff, and I gotta smell your stuff, and then I gotta go try to lay back down and get ready for work tomorrow. Which none of this affects you at all. Because what?
Oh.
You're just a little cat or dog who just walks around all day, eats my food, and just acts like life is so hard. You sleep all day. Like, no. Yeah. So, yes, please forgive me if I'm going to be asleep while my cat or dog is sick between 12 and 4 a.m. I don't care.
Fair enough. There's a rumor going around about LeBron James going to LeBron James going to the Warriors. Today is currently February 3rd. I don't know when the trade deadline is, but I think this podcast will be out. Yeah, I think it'll be out or much after that. Do you think there's any chance we see a LeBron and Steph team up? Because when we see Luka get traded, Luka is he was thought to be one of the untouchables in the NBA, so it's very surprising to see him being traded. So, do you think there's any chance that LeBron says yes? Because I know LeBron has a no trade clause. It's him and one other person. I think Bradley Beal is kind of random.
Bradley Beal, yeah.
Right. That's so out of all the players,
I mean, he went to the Suns and he was like, "Y'all not trading me unless I say."
Yeah, out of all the players, that's just so random. You would think all the superstars would do that, but anyway, So yeah, do you think there's any chance LeBron approves that trade and he goes to the Warriors? Is that something you even want to see, or what do you think about that situation?
You know, it's been talked about for a little bit now, and you can't say you cannot see anything in the NBA these days. So yes, I could see it because everything. Luka was never supposed to leave the Mavs. At least
never.
Luka was. Let me be more specific. Luka was never supposed to have the general manager and owner trade him away without him knowing. That's what I should say.
Never.
So anything is possible. I thought about it, and the only way that I thought about it is LeBron and Steph. They would have to almost, I think, retire almost around the same time. I see LeBron doing it as like, if he does it, it's going to be 1 year, not 2. It's going to be 1 year. And it's going to be his, like, farewell tour, I feel like. Because that's how I feel. Because I feel like LeBron will be over there, Curry. But then, for some reason, I always picture Durant back over there as well. And I just see those three closing out their career like that. Like, where they're just playing together. And it's like,
that'd be so crazy. Oh, my God.
It's like, skip the rest of the league. We know we are the 3 best, even though we are the oldest. We're the 3 best. So now we're going to team up and we're going to go ahead and get our 5th ring together, Steph, and we'll give KD his 3rd. Like, I just feel like it may be something like that.
That'd be so crazy. And they did talk about KD being shopped. That would be insane. I never thought about that.
One thing about KD, bro, Kevin Durant just likes to play basketball. He could really care less where it's at, bro. Like, he's played with so many Kyrie, James Harden, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. You've played with so many greats. He don't care where he plays. He loves playing quality basketball. That's it, bro. And anytime you're on a team with Steph Curry alone, you're going to get quality basketball. Anytime you're on a team with LeBron alone, you'll get quality basketball. So now, if they come together, bro, there's no reason why I don't see them making a call to KD like, bro, let's go crazy and let's have fun, bro. I feel like that would be one of the funnest years of their life, bro.
That'd be entertaining for basketball.
That'd be so entertaining, bro. So I feel like there is a possibility because at the end of the day, it's about rings. And at the end of the day, these guys are so old where they're just having fun, especially LeBron. You're having a year where you play with your son now. So it's like, after this year, how many years does he have on his Lakers? Is this the last one, or has he got 2 more?
I feel like he has another year at least.
So if he's got 2 more, you're playing with your son for at least 2 years. And then we know if you don't retire after that, you're playing maybe 1 more year and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not have another 10 years in you.
He wants to play with Bryce.
Well, that's the 3rd year, so it's like, is Bryce gonna get traded to the Warriors? Because I
think he's a senior right now. So this year about to be up. Then he's gonna start college for a year. So
that's what I'm saying. So once LeBron's out of his contract, Bryce is gonna be in the league or whatever, soon to be or whatever. So it's like the Warriors passed up on getting Bronny James. That's literally a fact. They did not make that phone call. They passed up on getting Bronny because they were like, we respect LeBron. So now it's like, if they have a position to get Bryce, then get Bryce and see if Bron come over now. Because y'all was nice the first time. Bro, if we would have got Bronny, Bron would have came over, or we would have had a great trade to get rid of Bronny. One of the two would have happened. So yeah, you take Bryce now, like there's a strong possibility. And that's literally to my point. Bryce is on the Warriors. Hey, Bron, come over. Bron don't care what he getting paid at that point. You can sign him for probably the minimum, and I promise he won't care, bro, because he's not even hooping for the paper no more. He's so rich, bro. So it'll be interesting to see, man. What do you think? Do you think it could happen?
I don't know. And I don't know if I wanted to. It's like I hope so, but I don't. And I just feel like Curry. I don't know why we keep saying Clay, but I feel like Curry and LeBron are a better duo than Luka and LeBron. I don't know, because Luka plays similar to LeBron, but he doesn't play defense. So it's like come on.
Regardless of what you say about Steph, that man will hold defense. I don't care if it's not the best defense, he will hold it. And when you actually look at him play, bro, he's actually a pretty solid defender. Like, he'll come up with some steals and stuff sometimes, so it's all good. I definitely agree with you. And you also got to remember what everybody says, including Kevin Durant, bro. Like, Steph is one of the most unselfish superstars, bro. He could be out there with any other superstar and try to take every shot still. But we've seen it in his history where he doesn't, bro. He can let Kevin Durant have the last shot. Or if Klay Thompson in his prime, he'll let him have it. Like, he don't care as long as he win, bro. And he's still going to perform good, even though he may not be like, the prime focus. It's like, hey, you know what? LeBron could be the prime focus right now. I'll go ahead and step back just a little bit, but I'm still going to have the best impact. You see what I'm saying? That's Steph's mindset. And now you take a Luka. Luka don't got that mindset. Luka out there trying to hoop just like LeBron. Like, that's the biggest conflict of interest that y'all have. Y'all both are pretty ball dominant. Like, you do better with the rock in your hand. And yes, LeBron is a great levitator. He can levitate that ball. His IQ is great. But at the same time, you gotta understand, you're playing with Luka now. Like, Luka has to pass the ball. Luka cannot shoot every shot now. Like, this is gonna be interesting, dog. It's gonna be real interesting. And on top of that, I don't know how true this is, but I did see it on the gram today, so I wanted to say it. They said Luka was in conversations with one other basketball team about any type of trades. And that basketball team apparently got leaked today. It was the Milwaukee Bucks. They said that Luka or the Mavs were trying to figure out a way to trade Luka and get Giannis, but the Bucks were like, we're absolutely never giving up Giannis. It's not in this situation, at least.
Oh my God, Jordan would have crashed.
Jordan would have been so sad. He would have been pissed. But I don't know how true that is, but that is what I saw. And I looked at the Instagram source, and it is pretty reliable. I just didn't Google it to make sure. So that could have been.
I saw a source where they just said they only called the Lakers. But I mean, Giannis, that makes sense. Giannis is a similar style to AD, but he just shoots, I would say, worse.
That's cool, but like, to the point, it has to be something going on in that organization. And there's been a lot of rumors about Luka and his weight and like his situation and not caring about his health as much. And if that is the truth, bro, if that's the truth, that they traded this man off of his I don't even know. That's not even his work ethic. It is a little bit, but it's more hygiene. Like,
conditioning.
I say conditioning. There it is. That's the word. If they traded him off of his conditioning, bro, that's a huge shock, because over the last 3 years, we have heard the same issues, actually way worse, because there've been articles and like this been on ESPN. But New Orleans, they hate how Zion takes care of himself. How many times has that been the issue where he's 50 pounds overweight or 20 pounds overweight, and like he just don't care, where he gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And now it seems like he's at like maybe a stable weight. I really don't know, because I stopped paying attention because I just like the way he hoops. But like, if you're telling me that Luka got traded for a condition issue and Zion has had a condition issue since he's entered the league, this could set a new precedent to like GMs and owners being like, yo, we don't care how good you are. If you're not going to listen to us and get in shape, you could go to whatever team we send you to, and you're going to be okay with that. Because like everybody has said today, I was listening to First Take, they're like, bro, you're trading a superstar who's, since he's been in the league, it's five time NBA All-Star. He's led, he was the Rookie of the Year. He had, bro, it's just so many things. Like, you don't trade a player like this who's not even, he's 25, so I don't even think 25 is the prime yet. Isn't it right before prime?
No, prime is like 28 to 31.
Bro, so you're giving away a player right before their prime a couple years. So like, they're like, this is why it has to be a bigger issue than this. And like, this is gonna send a message to the rest of the players in the league, like, hey, you can be as good as you want. If you want to be fat and lazy and drink a beer after the game and show us, we'll fire you. We'll send you over there. We don't care. Like, go have fun.
And they should be. I'm not saying Luka should have got traded, but in terms of players not doing their job, they should, because they said something like Luka was gonna get $315 million. That's crazy money, bro. Man. So if you're not doing your job to the best of your abilities, why should they pay you $315 million? That's so much money. That's such an investment. And I know these are obviously multi-billion-dollar companies, so it's like, that's a lot, but at the same time, they'll be all right. But still, like, if you want to invest in somebody like that, like, come on now. And the whole
See,
Zion
yep.
thing, you can't even trade Zion for an Anthony Davis type player. The Pelicans low key blew that. They should have traded him years ago when his stock was higher. Now his stock is like, it's just gotten lower because people see what everyone's been seeing. So I think they sold Luka. If they really believe he's not going to improve, I think they sold him at the right time. Because just last year, I think someone said he dropped 70. So I mean, his stock is really high right now compared to if you let him play another year or two and he gains more weight or he gets worse or whatever. So, but it's definitely. It's risky because he's not in his prime.
Yeah, and that's what they said, I guess. He either came into like training camp like 10 to 20 pounds overweight or something like that. So like even back then they were just like, yeah, this is a red flag. And to your point, by being signed with the Lakers, he has officially lost out on $112 million that was guaranteed before. And they're like they said though, they said the people at Dallas don't want to invest $112 million more in somebody when they already don't listen. Stephen A said, if you're giving somebody this amount of money, like a lower amount of money, and they're not listening, when you give them more money, it don't just make them listen. They do the same exact thing.
Right.
So if you don't want to lose weight now with this money, you can go to the Lakers and lose out on $112 million, and that'll be that. And let me ask you this. Let me ask you this before you say something. Do you think by the Lakers getting rid of AD and getting Luka and the other two people they got, does this make them more of a championship team this year or no?
In my opinion, it doesn't because we lost our defensive anchor, and I don't view Luka or LeBron as a catch and shoot type player. So now they're gonna be like playing that kind of role. I'm not the biggest fan of it. And someone did hit me up and said someone hit me up and said that this is great because now our offense is unstoppable. They say our defense got a little worse, but they think that our offense is just gonna be so good that it won't even matter. So I mean, time will tell, but I'm gonna say this: the Lakers tickets are gonna be are very expensive, bro. I mean, they already cost a lot because of LeBron and AD, but now you got Luka, bro. Oh my God, bro, it's gonna be crazy money. Like, oh my goodness, yeah, bro, for real. I have to. Well, hopefully the Lakers come back to Indiana this year. I don't even know. I'm about to look it up, but if they do, I gotta be there. I got to be there.
Yeah, offensively, I think they'll be all right. Because you got people who can score. That's not the issue. But defensively, yeah, because you gotta imagine or you gotta remember the thing that I'm picturing in my head now is this trade is not the same, but it's similar to like when Kevin Durant went to the Warriors to me. Because it's like you're getting so much offensive power. But the good thing with the Warriors at that time is KD was he's super tall. So like off bat, he's not the best defender, but he's still coming with more length than we have already. So that was a great benefit to us. With this trade, they're losing length automatically because you take Luka and AD, bro. That's a huge difference. You see what I'm saying, bro? You taking a center and now you having him. What is he? A shooting guard or a power? What is he?
I think Luka's a point guard.
Point guard at that.
He runs the point, does he not?
That's what LeBron is. That's what LeBron is.
Maybe a shooting guard, but I swore he ran the point, bro. Because he facilitates literally everything.
That'd be interesting, bro. I can't see him. I don't know, bro. That'd be interesting. But the Mavs and the Lakers play in the upcoming month in February, so that game is gonna be really, really fun to watch because they said Luka finna go crazy on the Mavs.
No, that's definitely gonna be fun. Oh, it says 3. It says point guard, guard, forward. So maybe point guard, small forward type role. I mean,
small forward, yeah.
So I don't know, but it don't even matter. Honestly, this is the new era where you can play any position pretty much if you're a certain size. So it's gonna be something to watch. But if there is one positive I will say is we all know LeBron as the most in shape basketball player, if not athlete ever. The way he takes care of his body. So hopefully whatever he does, he can put Luka onto, and that will help out. Even though Luka, even if Luka is overweight, he's still dominant. So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Make sure to like, comment, share with everybody you know, and subscribe.